Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of Garvin Plays Minecraft. We're going to try this again. I've tried to start recording this about 3 times already, and each time I've run into another issue. We are in the basement of my place, just making some stone brick. As you might have seen in a previous video, in the world tour, we're talking about the nether walk situation, how we want to possibly put stone brick down. So to do that, though, we got to do some making. So I'm down here in the basement because I've been mining the last couple of days. So lots of cobble being collected. The original purpose of me going downstairs actually was trying to find gold and diamonds. Didn't find really either. Instead found an abandoned mine. The abandoned mine had at least eight cave spider spawners. Really crazy the amount of spider spawners I found. So in the process, I just started collecting a bunch of stuff. So we got major cobble supplies, also a lot of iron. So yeah, just been doing a lot of work there. In this episode, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to build or work on. I think I might take a walk over to that abandoned mine and kind of show you guys exactly what we're talking about. I just want to make sure there's nothing else major in here that we'll need. I think we'll be good. So yeah, so just real quick, I don't know if I've ever showed this on video before, but I've got a little automated cart return system. So basically, in my mine, which I'll show you in a second, I fill up a chest cart, and then I hit a button, and the chest cart comes flying down the track, comes up here, hits this cobble block, and it starts dropping stuff into the hopper. When it drops stuff in the hopper, that goes into the chest, which then goes into another set of hoppers, which then goes into another set of chests. So it's pretty cool. It's a nice little setup. It means I can be out here for a longer period of time, not have to take a chest with me, not have to make the walk back to drop off inventory. I can just go about what I've been doing, and I think I'm going about 20 blocks both sides, and just filling up this cart and just letting it go and unload its inventory. And yeah, overall it's been really cool. I just don't spend enough time down here. So I decided to come back and expand a little bit, go further. Obviously I'm already going quite a bit a ways. But I had to stop. I had to stop here because I've got a bit of a water issue. Lots of water over there that I didn't necessarily want to plug up. Okay, sorry, I got turned around there for a second. I didn't necessarily want to plug up, so for the time being, I'm just going to let it sit there. But yeah, I just fill up the chest cart, hit the button, and it goes. It's a nice setup. But over here was a cavern. Let me see if I can locate it. Oh no, we're right here. Right. So let me try to remember how I got to the. And I didn't bring torches with me. That was not a good idea. Let me try to remember how to get there. I have to go quickly answer the door. My dog is wanting to come in. Oh, it was this way. So let me take a step back here. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. So anyways, this is the cavern. You'll see up here, I think. Oh, did that bat hit the lava? Poor bat. Poor bat died. Ah, man. Okay, so up there is where this abandoned mine is, and as we're gonna try to figure out right now how to get to it. Maybe I climbed. I don't think I climbed the water. Can I get around here? No, maybe I went over here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, but as we're doing that, let's take a quick peek to see if there's any coal. I'm gonna need coal, and once we get up there, we'll. No, okay. So, anyways, wrestling topic. The wrestling topic. As you guys know, I was not on the FTW podcast this week. I decided to take a week off. I guess you could say. Just for some reason, just wasn't feeling it. Didn't wanna drag down the show, so I decided to hold off. And that gave me a little bit more time to actually think about the topic at hand. And the topic that we talked about this week was what were the wins and fails of WWE and TNA for 2013. So I've got a few. So we're gonna cover that small few right now. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna try and gather enough coal and wood to make some torches, because I think we're probably gonna need some. All right, so real quick, wins for both of them. I think I can cover both WWE and TNA in one fell swoop, and that is they both did things that we all loved this year. It's not often that you get a chance to say that you back a specific move in total that they're doing. One of the things that they did this year, and this is both WWE and TNA. They both pushed two guys who normally wouldn't have received an opportunity to be champions, and got that opportunity. Daniel Bryan is a guy that I think universally the fans are all behind. That's a rarity. You rarely have 100% of the fans behind. And yeah, overall, that's what you had when Daniel Bryan was made champion. So totally kudos to WWE. I know that as I'm saying that, he wasn't champion for too long. There's also a lot of drama involved in that. Not everyone is happy with how they handled the overall championship situation. But at the end of the day, we got a champion that we universally all backed. And that was cool. TNA did the same thing. TNA, there was two guys really that TNA pushed, and I think that we were all universally stoked about. Man, I got to get out of this water. The first guy, Bully Ray. Bully Ray was pushed as the champion. He was a guy that we all pretty much 100% backed on the podcast. We all thought he was doing work that was good enough to be a champion. And that isn't really something that you could say about a lot of guys that was on the TNA roster. Bully Ray constantly brought it on the mic. His ring work totally improved over the last year and a half. So definitely kudos for TNA just taking a shot with them. And also in that same breath, they're doing the same thing right now with Magnus. Magnus is another guy that we all pretty much backed on the podcast, that we thought that he could be the future of the company. Now, while I say that, there was some reservation. There was always something that was missing with Magnus. He definitely had the wrestling ability he had, the look. He spoke well on the mic. So overall, die. All right. Oh, so overall, uh, they both were doing some good things with their top title that we could all back. Now, granted, I am ignoring the an obvious set of examples against that, with Cena and Orton once again being pushed as the top guys in the company, something we're all pretty much dead tired of. And then also, Sting is always the go-to guy in the main event. He's not getting title shots anymore, so I mean that is a plus. But TNA is always using him as their top face for some reason. AJ Styles obviously is having the drama with the company of not, obviously not being with the company right now. Whether you believe that this is all a work or if this is real or whatever, the fact remains that he right now is not with the company anymore, which is a shame. So, all right, so I'm trying to find the part of the abandoned mine that I actually explored earlier today. I want to show you just how close all of these spawners were. But I didn't write any coordinates down, so I might be lost. And hey, there's a ladder. I don't remember placing a ladder here. Maybe I've been here before, and I just never fully explored it. Suppose that's a possibility. So this might be this might be it. This might not be it. They all look the same. All right, so those are the wins of both TNA and WWE. Taking a shot and listening to their fans, even if it was just momentarily. With WWE, it did seem like that the WWE was really taking to heart the love and support that fans everywhere were giving for Daniel Bryan, and he's still involved in a top storyline. So I mean, he's still got an opportunity. All right, and that leads us to fails of the year. And unfortunately, I did not write any of this down. Oh, okay, here we go. So, one spawner. Let's see if we can find the other one that was relatively close. And like I said, there were like 8 spawn traps. I'm sorry, 8 spawners in this general area. So we're gonna try to find them all. So we had one there. Okay. Fails. So, another zombie spawner that I did not find before. Excellent. So that makes 3 zombie zombie spawners in this area that I've found so far. Anything good? Gold. Awesome. Love me some gold. All right. Fails. I guess the obvious fail for WWE is what we are all assuming, I guess, of a mismanagement with Daniel Bryan. The thing is that it's been rare for us as fans to back a face. You look at who the fans have backed over the last year or so, and the big name CM Punk. CM Punk wasn't really a face. He was doing a lot of heelish things. Oh, that was almost bad. So I think I'm back to where I was before. Actually, you know what? What's my coordinates? All right, so I am close. I am close. But yeah, we finally had a face that we all universally backed, and that was Daniel Bryan. For some reason, you know, you can blame it on them not wanting to, replace Cena just yet. But I mean, the fans spoke. So it's kind of strange that WWE really hasn't moved forward with it, and putting him in the top spot, giving them the top title. The thing is, and again, I don't think any of us really know how much money Daniel Bryan is earning the company, but it was always my understanding that the top money guy, the one who's selling all the merchandise, was the guy who was in the main event, regardless of quality. Overall, Hulk Hogan was uh, not that great of a wrestler, but he was always the one that sold the tickets. People wanted to see Hulk Hogan, so people wanted to see Daniel Bryan, and they wanted to see Daniel Bryan do well. So for them not to really allow that to happen is just kind of odd to me, and odd to a lot of people. I mean, we all wanted to see Daniel Bryan get pushed to that level, and it did seem like, again, that was my win for them, taking the chance and listening to the fans and giving Daniel Bryan that opportunity, but they didn't stick with it long enough. I think they could have done a lot better job at testing it and really seeing what he can do. You don't have to take Cena out of that mix. You can take Cena out of the title race without taking Cena out of that main event. We saw it the entire Punk reign, where it was always Cena in the main event despite not holding the title. So it's not a new concept for WWE to do something like that. So I'm kind of flabbergasted why they didn't. Okay, so that's my fill for WWE, is not sticking with Daniel Bryan long enough to really see what he could do and what he could bring financially to the company. And the top spot is it. The top spot is where he belonged. I really wish I could remember exactly where that was. I feel like I'm just walking around in circles. And maybe this wasn't the spawn. I mean, this feels like it is. Yeah, I don't know. TNA's fail. AJ Styles is an obvious choice, I think. Why they have not sealed that deal is beyond me. But here's where I get confused, and I get torn as far as how I feel about TNA and this whole AJ Styles thing. It's really difficult to tell what's real and what's storyline. And I don't know if that's a purposeful thing, if consciously TNA and AJ are just toying with us, or if this is real. I mean, this feels real, and all the stories that we hear. AJ is gone, and I'm back to where I was, right? Like we were just here, right? Dang it. Let me get this iron while I'm here. So the AJ Styles thing, I think that's a major fail if this is true. If what we are, supposed to think about this is, him actually being gone from the company. If that's true, That's a major fail. But I will say I do kind of like how they've been handling it. How they've brought it out in storylines. Man, I really wish I could remember where these spawners were. Maybe it was down farther. I gotta do a better job of writing stuff down. But yeah, TNA definitely gets my fail for the AJ thing. Um, just want to repeat some stuff that was said on the podcast. Um, the way Aces and Eights ended was really lame. It did seem like they totally stopped caring, and I don't know if that's just because of who was involved at the time. You have to imagine that both Bischoff and Hogan were heavily pushing that storyline. So, for since they both left, which technically is is technically a definite win for TNA. It did. It did put him in a bad spot, and it's unfortunate because there was a definite future for a lot of the guys that were involved in Aces and Eights. Mike Knox was showing a lot of growth, which was cool. We also saw a lot of growth from Mr. Anderson when he was involved. We're still seeing that now. Also, Doc, Luke Gallows did a lot of good stuff, both on the mic and in the ring. He was telling a great story, and I was really digging the direction of that story right before he left. So, regardless of whose decision that was, I think TNA made some bad decisions overall, but I still disagree with much of the internet and think that they are definitely in a position to succeed, especially with some of the new talent that supposedly is coming in. Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards is supposed to debut tonight, so that should be pretty cool. Okay, this is looking familiar. I'm hoping we're gonna start seeing some stuff. We're seeing more webs, but I know webs don't necessarily mean spiders, but let's go down here. Ah, well, that's a shame. All right, well, if I can find this again, I will record another video with it. I've been on here for way too long. But yeah, those are my wins and fails of the year. Overall, though, I was really interested in TNA this last couple of months. I think, we usually expect TNA and WWE to kind of shut down for the winter, especially the last couple months of the year. But they totally kept going and kept pushing great stories in December and January and the end of November. So total props to those guys. I thought they did a good job. So, but anyways, I'm gonna end this here, and hopefully next time I can show you guys all these spider spawners that I found. Because I'm excited. I think we're gonna make some cool XP traps soon. So, but that's all I got for now, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.